Hello, YouTube. How are you? How are you? How are you? This is Shalina Diva, the Purpose Driven Diva, you guys. I'm so excited to go live tonight. All right, today has been an amazing day. A lot going on today. Personally, professionally, just in the world, there's a lot going on, and I hopped on here. I'm gonna tell you guys kind of some of the things going on with me, but I'm just super excited about just life and today, right? So those of you who don't know me, I am Shalina Diva, the purpose-driven diva. My clients call me the diva because I love to show my clients how to discover, invest, value, and appreciate their lives and businesses. And as a business coach, I show new coaches how to teach, impact, and get paid. Yes, I'm very unapologetic about showing new coaches how to get paid. Okay. If you want to get paid, type dollar signs in the comments. Okay. Type dollar signs in the comments. All right. I'm going to hop to it because I'm a little tired. I'm going to tell y'all kind of what's going on with me. Right. So tonight we're going to, new coaches, we're going to talk about the systems you need. I said the systems you do need, the systems you need, right? The systems you need to make money. So that's what it should say. The systems you need to make money, okay? The systems you need to make money. When I talk to a lot of new coaches, they say to me, Shalina, I need the systems. I need systems and the automation. And I don't know what I don't know, but I know I need those things, right? So you guys have been listening to a lot of people like, okay, you need to have systems in place, systems. Hey, Nadira, what's up, sis? What's up, beautiful, right? You need to have systems in place. So what I'm going to do during this live is I'm going to talk about the various systems that you do need in place, but most importantly, we're going to talk about how you use them to make money. That's what I talk about you making money, and that's what I'm interested in, right? I'm very unapologetic about that. So those of you, like I said, if you're interested in learning how to make money, drop the dollar sign in the comments, right? So a lot of you, when you come to me like, Shalina, I don't know how to, I don't know which systems I need. Okay. And I'm here to tell you, like, knowing which systems is like 50% of the battle, but then knowing how they all communicate, how they all talk to each other, and then how you use them in your business is the key, right? So I'm going to talk about some of the big ones that I know you all, yes, and Deara's like, listen, it's all about the money with me, honey. Listen, be very upfront about that, because when you make earning money in your business a priority, then you will begin to earn money. But when you don't make it a priority, you won't earn money because you're treating it like it's not important. So let's talk about email marketing, right? So a lot of you are like, okay, you know about the email marketing. At this point, you should know something about email marketing. So the number one system that a lot of people start out with is MailChimp. 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 And MailChimp has been around since I first started online. Since like 2010, MailChimp has been around. How many of you have ever heard of MailChimp? If you have, type chimp in the comment or put a little monkey emoji in the comment, right? So most people get started on MailChimp. They do have a free version, and you can do a lot of things with MailChimp. The main thing is you want to build your email list, right? And the reason why you want an email list, you guys, all right. Fiora says, look, she's about making that money. She's all on there on YouTube. So you want to build an email list, okay? So your email list are your subscribers who have signed on to your list because you've given them something for free, like a freebie or something, like, right? Like maybe a free workbook or a free webinar, a free class or something. So in exchange for their email address and their name, you're going to give them something for free. That's where we get freebie from, right? So you're going to give them something for free. But the reason why you want to build your email list is because these are like your people, and you want them to become your customers. You want them to become people who buy from you, right? And I know, like with social media over the years, and I've been guilty of this too, what happens is we become very comfortable in our little bubbles. Like if you love LinkedIn, you become comfortable on LinkedIn and building a community on LinkedIn. If you love Facebook, you become comfortable building a Facebook group, or like your circle, your sphere of influence on a Facebook page or your Facebook profile. You become really comfortable like talking to those people and selling them and DMing them, right? Same thing with Instagram and YouTube, TikTok, no matter which platform. The problem is this: what if one of those platforms kick you off? Then what are you going to do? What about all of those people who have been following you that are your ideal clients, and you sold some stuff to them, but because you don't have an email list, which you technically own, right? Because you don't have an email list and you're not able to talk to them, you would lose out. So if Facebook, Zuckerberg ever decided to shut you down, kick you off, then you would have no way of communicating with these people. So that's why you need an email list, okay? But the thing about an email list is, like I say, most people get started with MailChimp. And then, but there's another one I want you all to look into. It's called MailerLite, MailerLite. And MailerLite also has a free version. And I like them a lot better than MailChimp because I feel like MailChimp, there are a lot of restrictions. Whereas with MailerLite, it's not as many. And MailerLite does a lot of amazing things. Probably some of the same things that MailChimp does. But I find for new people, MailerLite is more straightforward. So look into MailerLite. If you're rocking with me still, type Mailer, Mailer. Check out MailerLite. There is a free version. So I want you to look into MailerLite for emails. Now, what are some, remember I said it's not only important to know which systems. Hey, Jesus Christ, original one. I see you've been rocking with me a few times, right? It's not only good enough to know the name, to know that it's free, and like to know basically know what it does, but you got to look into the features. So when you're doing something for free, when you're giving someone a free workbook or a free handout or something for free that you want to give them in exchange for their email address, you have to have a place where people go. So you need a landing page. I want someone to write down a landing page. Yes, Jesus Christ, I am doing well. I'm going to tell you all something going to me personally, right? So you need a place for people to go to sign up for your free offer. That's called a landing page. So MailerLite has some really amazing landing pages and they're easy to create. Something else that you want automation. So automation is, okay, you create this landing page and people put their name, they put their email address in there, right? And then you're going to give them your free workbook, your free worksheet, so whatever you're going to give them, right? So how is that going to happen? Well, when you have automations with like MailerLite or even MailChimp, you set up something called a workflow. And that means as soon as you set up a list, so you're like, as soon as, Shalina says she wants to get my free worksheet. I want you to deliver the work. So I'm going to upload the worksheet. I want you to deliver the worksheet and I want you to send her an email. That's called an automation workflow, you guys. So with that being said, like those are the things that you need to have in place. And also you need to email your list. You want to stay in contact. There have been times, I'm not going to lie, over these past couple of months where I just didn't email my list. And then when you do start emailing them again, they're like, who are you again? When did I sign up for this? And you find people unsubscribing. But you want to have your email list. You want to know what you're doing with it. You want to know the purposes. That's like your cash register. So you want to start building a relationship with your group. You want to send them resources. You want to send them good information. And you want to also tell them about your sales. So when you send out an email, they'll click on a link and they'll buy stuff. All right. So your email marketing, that is a system you must have, but you have to know what to do with it. I taught a class a few years back called My Fabulous Freebie, where I taught people how to create one of those freebies so that you can build your email list. How many of you would be interested in me unlocking the vault and either making that class available or teaching it again? Because there are certain things about a freebie that you have that it must be like. Some people try to give away like 100-page ebook. That is not a good freebie because you want people to consume whatever this free thing is and want more, right? So Ann says, count me in, right? You want to learn about how to create this freebie, right? So email marketing is something that you need. And I told you MailChimp and I told you MailerLite. I prefer you get started with MailerLite, right? Another thing that you need for coaches who earn money is you need an online scheduler, you guys. Like, to me, if you're saying we're meeting up, like you want to talk to me, you want to get me on your calendar or something. To me, if we're going back and forth in your if we're going back and forth in your inbox, and you're like, oh, well, when are you free? Well, when are you free? Well, what day are you? I don't have time for that. Send me a link to your online calendar so I can pick a time that you're free and I'm free. Your online scheduler should be synced up to your regular calendar. So you should have a calendar. I use Google Calendar. I love it. All of my, like I'm 8.5 months pregnant, all of my OBGYN appointments go there. my life. So my business revolves around my life. So all of that is on my Google Calendar. And so I have an online scheduler called Acuity. I love Acuity. A lot of people have Calendly, right? A lot of people, hey, Business BA, a lot of people like Calendly. It doesn't really matter which one you use. However, your online scheduler must do, like, you must do a few things with it. Just like I was talking about with the email marketing, it's not just good enough to have a free MailChimp or a free mailer. Like, it's not good enough. It's not good enough to say, oh, I have Acuity or I have Calendly or whichever one you use. You have to strategically know how to use it. I just taught a class called Rock Your Discovery Calls. It's in my vault now. Sorry, you guys. When I say the vault, that means I taught it. I taught my heart out. I gave you step by step. It's no longer available. But the thing about it is, like, okay, so why should someone want to schedule a call with you? You should be creating content that entices people to want to hop on a call with you, right? So you're creating content that positions you as an expert and sells your products, or ask people, hey, can if you want to learn more, get on my calendar. There should be a link. It should be set up. You should have a nice landing page that's like all nice and stuff and a good representation of who you are, what you do, and most importantly, how you can help people. And then they should be able to click on there and pick a time with you. But to me, that's not good enough. Because if you're setting up a 20-minute, 15-minute free call with someone, you should not be spending those minutes getting to know who they are. You should already know who they are. How do you do that? Well, you should have an intake form on your online scheduler. Like, if you ever want to set up a time with me, you go onto my page or whatever, and then you have to schedule a time, but you also have to fill out a form. Why? So I can help you as best I can. I can know who you are, know what problems you have, and how I can help you. So when you get on a free call with me for 15, 20 minutes, I'm really helping you. I'm not trying to get to know you. I already know who you are because I did the research. Why? Because you filled out my form. So if you just have a link and you just sending people to a link and they just clicking on something and scheduling, you're missing out on a lot of money because you don't really know this person and you don't know how you can help. Remember, it's not good enough to just know the system. You have to put it together, right? So then with my system, it's an intake form. I find out what you need, and then it's connected to my Zoom. I do video Zoom calls. I like doing that for me. It works for me. It works for clients. All of that stuff is connected. My emails, my reminder emails, they're already set to go out. That is a system that's working. Are you guys, those of you who have been on from the beginning, are you starting to understand that it's not just good enough for you to know, oh, I need MailChimp, or I need MailLite, or I need Acuity, or I need Zoom? How are you using it in your business to make money? That's the key. And a lot of women are afraid of technology, but that's where y'all fall, because the money is in the technology. If you're still rocking with me, type money equals tech. All right. Then the next thing you need is like a streaming platform or a video conferencing platform. You need Zoom. Now you can get started on a free Zoom. Let's just say you get a client and you want to talk to them. I mean, you can still do the phone thing. I prefer the video thing, right? You can download Zoom for free on your phone or on your computer. But I say, why not just go ahead and do the $15 per month? Because that way, if you ever want to do a group call or meetings or whatever, you have it. But even with the Zoom, are you using Zoom to teach classes? And I use Zoom to teach my classes. I record them and then I upload them to my online school. That's what I do. And then I make sure I connect my Zoom to like my calendar so that everything is seamless, right? And even with my Zoom, I don't just have Zoom, like I set it up. I have landing pages on Zoom. How many of you know you can have landing pages on Zoom? Registrations, you can ask questions. You can brand your Zooms. You can send out emails. There's so many things you can do with your Zoom to earn you more money. All right. Zoom is not the only one. It's like free conferencing. But I only mess with the major ones. So it's like Zoom, free conferencing. Was it Blue Jeans, stuff like that? I don't really use that. I use Zoom. But then what about like live streaming? Like what I'm doing right now. You can use the native Facebook, or like right now I'm on Instagram right now. I'm on my phone. I'm live streaming. But I really don't care for the Instagram live streaming because it's just the phone, right? And y'all know I'm prime time. So on Facebook and YouTube, what you guys see is I actually have a green screen behind me. And so this background right here is not real. It's a green screen. I'm able to do that because I use a system called StreamYard. Now, StreamYard is OBS. StreamYard has a free version. OBS has a free version. But OBS is free, but you have to realize that there are limitations to it. But even still, as I'm using StreamYard, look at what I do. Like, I use it to teach. I use it. Yes, Leah Huggins says money is in the tech, right? I use StreamYard to teach. I use StreamYard to actually record. Like, if I'm doing mini lessons for my clients, I'll record. I use StreamYard almost every day. It's a free version, but I think I have the $25 version. So it's not just the system you have, but it's what are you doing with this system to make you money? So like I said, with StreamYard, I took it up. I have a green screen. You know what I mean? I have my podcast microphone. I have my lights. I have these things going because I'm using these systems to earn money. And the best thing about when you're a new coach and you learn these systems, you can get started for free and look like $1 million. Right. So we're talking about live streaming. You can use the Facebook live stream. You can use the Instagram live stream. You can use the YouTube live stream. I believe LinkedIn has live stream. I prefer StreamYard. Why? The way that I use StreamYard, you guys, is with StreamYard, I'm able to be in multiple places at once. So if you were to look at my setup right now, I have my laptop and I have my webcam. If anybody want to know what webcam I use, it's called the Brio. The Logitech Brio, Brio. It was like $300 when I purchased it last year, so it's kind of pricey, but it's worth it, right? So with StreamYard, I'm able to stream in multiple places. So right now, I'm on my personal Facebook profile, inside of my Facebook group where I spend a majority of my time. If I wanted to be on my Facebook page, I could be there too. But I'm on my personal Facebook profile, my inside of my group called My Best Selling Year, and I'm on YouTube right now. And on my phone, I'm on Instagram. So I'm on 4 different places at once. Do you think that's helping me make money? Because people be like, oh my gosh, Shalina, it must be exhausting. No, I sit down and I stream to multiple places at one time. But see, when you don't take the time to like really figure out the systems you need and then how to make them work for you, you're missing out on money. So Mike Williams, he is amazing, you guys. He said, let's go. StreamYard rocks. Yes, it does. Katia says, hey, coach, she's at work. And I love how she tunes in, right? So I use StreamYard to go live on multiple platforms all at once. All right. So that's another way that I use it. I'm trying to think of another live. I don't usually use StreamYard and Zoom. With Zoom, you can stream from Zoom to like Facebook or Zoom to YouTube, right? But I just prefer StreamYard. That's just me, right? Another system. How can I forget this one? How you getting paid? Okay. How you getting paid? So most new coaches, PayPal. You want to have a PayPal account. Like, come on. You want to have a PayPal account because I always tell my clients to get in the mind frame when they start working with me is it's not about you. It's about your potential customer, your potential client. We want them to part ways with their credit card or their money easily. Most people recognize the PayPal logo. It makes them feel comfortable. Why not have a PayPal account so that you can collect people's money? Also, it's Stripe. Now, Stripe is where you can take different credit cards. But before, let me pause for the calls. Because did you know that with PayPal, someone does not have to have a PayPal account in order to pay you? And also, they can use different type of payments on PayPal. So just know that, right? So just know that with PayPal. But then there's Stripe. Get a Stripe account set up. Doesn't cost you any money. They do take a percentage. And also, this is a gem. If you want me to give you a gem, type GEM in the comments. So Katia says, StreamYard is amazing. Business BA say money is in the tech. If you want me to give you a gem, type GEM. See, I spelled it correctly the first time. Type that in a comment and I will tell you about a key distinction between Stripe and PayPal for those who really want to earn the money. So as I wait for you, Katia said, Jim, thank you. Katia saved you. So here's the deal. When you want to receive monthly payments, when you want to receive like subscription payments, like people pay you month after month after month, on most platforms, you need a Stripe account and not a PayPal account. For whatever reasons, PayPal is not set up that way. You need a Stripe account. No, these are two free payments you need to get started with: Stripe and PayPal. Some people say, oh, that's amateur-ish, but when you're new, you need to start out with those two. Stripe, if you want to get continual payments month after month after month, somebody signs up to be a part of your membership or something, and they're going to be paying you a certain amount per month, you need Stripe. Most of the platforms do not allow you to do it with PayPal. Now, with PayPal natively, meaning you can go into PayPal, you can set up like monthly payments, but I don't do it that way, because that's going to lead me to my next point, right? So my next point is you need a place where you can sell your products and services. Like, people are becoming more sophisticated, and they don't want to know, like, if you're selling something or you're doing something. Like, I mean, I've done this before in the past where people are like, hey, I'm teaching this class about how to do boop, boop, bop. If you want the link, DM me. I mean, I think that's being cutesy, but I don't have time to be DMing y'all. I don't have time for y'all to be DMing me. I'm going to just tell you, here's the link, right? You click on that link, you pay me the money through PayPal or Stripe, and then I need a system that's going to deliver those goods and services to you. That's making money in your sleep. As long as you have it like, yo, cash at me, DM me for info. Man, nobody got time for that. I know I don't. How do you do that? You need an online, I like to call them online school. I know I have one. Over 100 of my clients have them, and it just makes it so much easier for us to get paid and for us to deliver our product or service to you. There are many. So you have Thinkific, you have Teachable, you have Podia, you have PayHip. You have different ones that you can do. And some of them may have a free version that's limited, and some of them may be very inexpensive, like this Kartra. Me, I tell my clients, we go with the easiest one. It's the less headache, right? But you need something where somebody can go, click on a link, pay you, like read your sales page, pay you, and then your system needs to deliver it. If you don't have that, you're in the Stone Age. Okay, and you're missing out on money, and you're not earning money in your sleep. Earlier today, you guys, and this is no lie, I had today I have a $2,100 day so far. $2,100 I've made already today. I was with my husband, like he had to go to the emergency room for something. He's okay. I made money during that time. I came home tonight. I was just relaxing, watching TV. I made some money during that. Like, it's just the money comes into me. Why? Because a lot of these systems I'm telling y'all about, I learned how to work them as a coach, and I make them work for me. Already today, I've made $2,100. That's more than what a lot of people make in 1 month. I've made it in 1 day. And this was like by 7 p.m. I did this. Now, was I present? Did they have to DM me? No. Why? I use my email list. So some people bought stuff off my email list when I sent out emails. In my Facebook group, I post content. They bought stuff, clicked on links there. My discovery calls, people hopped on my Acuity. Like, they remembered. I sent them the follow-up emails. That, like, I plant these seeds. So you should use systems to plant seeds. You should use systems to plant seeds. Hey, Yvonne. Yvonne says, I use Stripe and PayPal. Yes. Ann says, I don't have time for any of that either. It's all that going back and forth. I'll DM you. I'll do that. Listen, if you want to make money, if you want to earn money easily, you need systems in place. You need to know how to work them. You need to know how to use them to your advantage, and let them talk to each other. Let them deliver. Let people be able to pay you. So you can say, yeah, Shalene, I had $1,000 a day too, girl. And it happened when I was on your live. And then I got this notification, ping, somebody just purchased something, or people just purchased something. And if you guys are serious, right? So Ann says your planner provided a lot of good resources too. Thank you. So Ann is someone who purchased my planner, which is a great segue. Thank you, Ann. And so the planner is called the Biz Planner, the online coaching Biz Planner. If you are new, and before you invest any money, even with me, with any other coach, educate yourself on the 7 things you need to have in place to earn money as a coach. This is not just you just jump in and just automatically start earning money. It doesn't work that way. Just like anything else. Like, so my planner, it shows you like how to get clear on what your niche is, like which your niche is your lane, right? Then to get clear on who your ideal client is, and like so you can get started, how to create different products and services, like stealth ways that you can do it, where you need to be hanging out, who you need to be listening to, right? And then it also teaches you like different revenue streams. So you can take one idea and then present it in different ways. You can create a masterclass. You can create a weekend retreat, virtual retreat, right? You can do a VIP day. You can do products and audits. There's so many things you can do, different variations of it, right? So you can earn money. That talks about the systems and the automation. Get this planner and educate yourself if you're serious about earning money as a coach. I have realized in me doing the work, especially over these past couple of months, I am for the people who are serious about becoming an online coach, teaching people what they know and earning great money from it. And as we like to say, having a beautiful bank account as a result. Serious meaning you're going to listen to what I tell you, you're going to implement, and you're going to learn, and you're going to humble yourself. And once you learn what to do, you can make, as I say, you can make it as jiggy as you want to. You can put your own flavor in. But I'm for people who are serious. Like, this is my full-time job. I don't go to a 9 to 5. This is my full-time job. Money is not an issue to me. Money is not, money is easy for me to earn. And if you hang around me long enough, you're going to feel that way too. But there are things you need to know. Okay? And so if you're serious about this, if you tune into what I'm saying, you like what I'm saying, snag this planner. www. Make sure you type that, bestsellingyear.com/biz planner. You will not be disappointed. And as a bonus, when you purchase the biz launcher, the biz planner, I will give you a class that I just did recently called Plan Your Profitable Day, what I do to make money every single day. I will give you that class for free, but you got to go here, right? And so Katia says that planner is awesome. Thank you. So Business BA say, do you need 1,000 subscribers before doing affiliate? No. So on Amazon, you can just start, because Amazon doesn't have, no. So on Amazon, all you got to do is just sign up to become an Amazon affiliate. Go through that process, and you need to start selling. So no, you do not. Thank you for answering that. Okay, so I just answered. Katia said, great class. Yeah, so Katia ran, I told them some of the things that I do on that class, like, you know, how I keep track of my revenue. I set weekly revenue goals. What else do I do? How I come up with ideas for like my classes and stuff like that. So it's really good. That class, you get it for free, right? So I wanted to hop on here and I wanted to talk about systems, because if you get the planner, it talks about a lot of those systems, you guys, right? Talks about those systems. I want you to become familiar with those systems, because when y'all start stepping up in the big leagues and paying people money to help you build your coaching platform or whatever, the fact that you don't know these things, you're going to be taken advantage of, or you're going to be overwhelmed, because it's a huge learning curve. And a lot of people are not like me. Like, my lane, my specialty is new coaches. Like, I want to help new people. So I have the patience for it. I have the tolerance for it and the temperance for it. And I have the teaching style. And I know you need step by step. I know you need encouragement. I know you need that. So I specialize in helping new people build that solid foundation, making sure you know what you need to know so you're not taken advantage of, and also making sure you know what you know so you can earn money quickly. But don't jump into this and I'm gonna become a coach and you're paying somebody thousands of dollars and you don't even know like the basics, or you let them talk you into, because they use it because they're at a certain point. Oh, I use Keep, formerly Infusionsoft. That thing is like almost $300 a month. You haven't made not one red cent. Why are you spending that kind of money? But then they'll make you feel bad, like, oh, you're not serious because you use that, but you don't even know how to use that. How about you start there? So I'm very practical, and I want you to learn. So you got to learn before you earn, okay? Learn before you earn, everyone. I want you to snag the planner. I know a couple of you listening and watching have the planner. You said it's amazing. Thank you so much. Those of you who have it, snag this planner. It's only $47. Snag it right now. You don't have to wait till it's over. till I'm done. Snag it right now, okay? All right. And then I'm just also going to put this out there because this was some personal info about me. Some of you have been inquiring about coaching with me one-on-one. I'm offering something called Brand in the Class, where I help you create your brand and help you create your first digital class in the 3 weeks. So really it's 2 weeks, but you get an extra week of accountability with me, right? And so that's what you get. It's only $1,000 only. So you have your brand, you have your unique branded coaching system, your content, you know who your ideal client is. You get them you create your first class, you know how to create sales pages, right? You learn how you should create graphics to sell. I mean, it's really cool. It's really amazing. And so many of my clients are getting such great results so quickly because I know what to do. And if you just listen to me and let me guide you, you will end up creating some great stuff too. So if people are interested in it, look, Katia said, get it. She said, get it. It's worth every dime. Yeah. So Katia and my wife Steph, they took me up on that offer literally in 2 weeks. They had their class and everything created. And this past week, we just went over everything and reviewed to make sure everybody was good. Because I will not have you out there looking raggedy. I review everything. Like nothing can become public unless I see it and review it first. And am I lying? Katia, am I lying? Like you cannot put out a graphic or a flyer without me approving it. You cannot put out a sales page without me approving it. So let's review. That's what y'all want. Y'all want, like, teach me how to do it step by step. I do it, then tell me if I got it right. Like, that's accountability and review, and you get all of that. And I tell them, I'll be like, something's out of place there. Turn this around, that. And I've had so much fun. I'm bringing this up because this week is the last week that you could ever, like, sign up to work with me one-on-one. Because after I have the baby, I told you I'm 8.5 months pregnant. After I have the baby, I'm not offering one-on-one like this anymore. I'm not going to have the time. I'm not going to have the time, y'all. I'm going to have a newborn, and then we're switching to a high-end program. So if you want to get in, now's the time to get in. Now's the time to get in, right? So if that's something you're interested in, you can, if you're in my Facebook group, you know, you can always reach out to me there. But I'm very selective about who I worked with. But I just wanted to bring that up for some people because yesterday, I went to the doctor's to get a checkup on the baby. I have to go every Monday around like 8:30 in the morning. Right, very early, and they have to give them a BPP, which is a biophysical profile to make sure everything is right, heart rate, all that stuff. So it's like a special kind of ultrasound and some non-stress tests. So the baby did very well. You're welcome, Business BA. You're welcome. So the baby did very well, right? But I noticed when I came home, I was not feeling well. I was so uncomfortable. And I just felt the baby. It was so much pressure on my stomach. I felt very uncomfortable. And I started thinking, wow, is this baby going to come sooner than later? Like he's supposed to come at the end of May. But the way I was feeling yesterday, I was like, I don't think I'm going to last. Very just uncomfortable. And it was like to the point I was just miserable yesterday. And so I'm taking it easy. I'll probably be prescribed bed rest. I'm just going to take bed rest at some point. So that's why I'm saying if you do want to work with me one-on-one, I will get you fabulous results. And we hold the receipts. Reach out to me and be ready to invest and start this week. Because that'll give me enough time with you so that I can help you create quickly, right? So I just wanted to put that out there for those of you who are listening. Like yesterday, my son scared me because I'm like, I think he may come sooner than later. And I want everyone who wants to work with me to afford you this opportunity. It's like once in a lifetime because once this baby gets here, I'm not offering it anymore, right, you guys? So I just wanted to share. If you found value in today's class about the systems you need as a new coach and then how to work those systems to earn money. If you found value, type a V in the comments. Okay? If you haven't snagged this planner, snag the planner right now. Go to www.bestsellinggear.com/biz planner. Okay, I want you to be educated. I want you to know your stuff. All right. So does anybody have any questions or comments for me? Now is a great time to ask because my stomach is starting to. My son is in a downward position, which is good. So his head is down and then his like butt and feet and everything is up here, and he's like kicking me in my ribs and stuff, and it's very uncomfortable and it's kind of painful sometimes. So when I sit too long or when I drive too long, I feel like very uncomfortable. So I'm starting to feel uncomfortable right now, and I'm learning to stop pushing it. Right. So does anybody have questions about systems? I go more into detail in the biz planner, systems, how to find your ideal client, all that good stuff is in the planner. And with the digital planner, you can print it out as much as you want to, as many times as you want to, and do your thing. Okay, you guys, does anybody have any questions for me? If you don't, I'm going to hop off of here. Thank you all so much. I really, truly appreciate you all for tuning in. Instagram, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys on the other side. All right. All right. All right. All right. So Facebook, YouTube, let me know if you have any questions, you guys. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer. All right, so I'm gonna see you guys on the other side. Everybody, see you tomorrow. Get this planner. Get the planner right now. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So Ann says no questions. No questions. Okay, you guys. So I love you so much. I appreciate you. Keep me, my son, my unborn son, my husband. He has some. He has to get like eye surgery soon. Keep my husband in your prayer. Keep me, the baby, in prayer. My son Casey. Keep everybody in prayer. Keep this country in prayer. Right. Yes, so Katia says rebuke gas price bank accounts. You know what a gas price bank account? $3.99, $2.47. You go to the store, give them your card to swipe. You're too afraid. Is it going to be approved? I thank God I don't live there anymore. I thank God that's not the case. And I thank God that, hey, Sine, thank you for your prayers. I thank God that that's not my reality anymore. Excuse me, that's not my reality anymore. I always have more than enough money for anything that I need, and I don't have to be concerned about whether or not like my card is going to be declined or not. And I live my life and lead my business in such a way that that's not the case, and I teach my clients how to do that too. So you guys make sure you cop the planner. All right. This is Shalina Diva, the purpose driven diva, you guys. And thank you. Just absolutely thoughts with you all. Thank you all so much. Pray for the country. Pray for George Floyd's family. Pray just for everybody. It was truly a victory today to get that guilty verdict, you guys. Just remember for all the other families that are going through, right? Remember them as well. Remember the jury. They had to make a tough decision, right? Remember everybody involved, okay? You guys, y'all pray for me and I'm gonna pray for y'all. And I will see you guys on the other side, okay? Be blessed.